how to make sure that your artificial intelligence agent doesn't make any mistakes and will not put you in trouble. So when we're talking about artificial intelligence, we gotta still remember about six elements that create them very compelling. One is artificial intelligence model, which I always recommend to pick up consciously with a benchmark analysis and proper research. Do not please pick up any AI model for AI agents because AI models are different and are specializing in the different things. For instance, one can be better in math, like OpenAI AI models, and one can be better in document analyzing, like, for instance, Anthropic AI models. Second element is a system prompt. System prompt works as a fine tune for the AI agent, which means that put that in a specific role, expect input, processing steps, and output, which basically set up AI agents to be ready for a specific role. The third element, it's a user prompts. If you use lazy prompts or prompt intents, putting that in formal way, it's always wrong because AI agents will hallucinate a lot for you. Another element is AI tools, which are connected to the AI agent and can help AI agents to perform specific tasks, like for instance, budget planning or emails reading. Another element of AI agent is actions, and that's what I want to focus on today. Imagine this following situation that you are a B2B company and you have a pricing agent. Pricing agent helps your customers to prepare initial estimation of the service or the project. For instance, let's say, like one of my customers, you are providing heating and cooling systems to hospitals, schools, and the other buildings that are usually big when it comes to square foot or meters or square meters, and are usually demanding when it comes to norms, standards, and certifications. And to make the estimation of the cooling and heating system, you need to provide a lot of input. Some of them are variables that are changing, depends on the geolocation that influence, for instance, the outside temperature, which influence the configuration of cooling and heating system. In this particular case, that pricing, it's a very sophisticated mechanism that helps to proceed the pricing and eventually build the proposal and the final offering and the project structure. And that pricing agent, you want that agent to be smart and doesn't make mistakes. So one of the great way are actions. Actions or predefined answers are triggered by artificial intelligence agent when the specific conversation is triggered by the customer. Let's say I'm approaching the pricing agent and I want to estimate the price of putting cooling and heating system into the hospital. And when I'm asking about what parameters I need to input to get that pricing, the AI agent might ask me inappropriate questions. For instance, what is the name of your customer? This is inappropriate question because in most terms, this is confidential, covered by NDA, or shouldn't be publicly exchanged. So then as a user of that AI agent, I might say, hey, I don't like this question and I'm not going to share that information with you, which generally falls under the negative sentiment and the complaint. And then we might not let AI model to answer this question, but trigger specific action. Let's say the action might be, in this particular case, please, dear user, leave your phone number and we'll call you back within 48 hours to make sure that we collect confidential information in a other way, which makes you safe and make that information stack safe. So in this particular case, we trigger the action that is predefined. one of the example of the platform that support actions is Microsoft Copilot Studio, but not only. Also, a platform called Zoe can also handle. There are many other platforms that can handle actions, but I want you to pay attention to actions, which are basically, we learned from pre-generative AI times when chatbots were usually utilized on the websites, and those chatbots, they couldn't connect to generative AI because that didn't exist yet. So they use predefined scenarios. And that predefined scenarios now in AI times play significant role to make the conversation safe, but also provide people with the 100%, because we're talking about 100% accurate information. This is very important also in the medical industry or healthcare industry. When the customer comes to the AI agent and asking, for instance, how to use the particular device at home, for instance, for measuring the heartbeat, then the AI agent will trigger something which is approved, for instance, by FDA, which was put in the device manual. So instead of AI answering that particular question, we will trigger the answer based on the device manual by action, which is one of the sixth element of efficient artificial intelligence agents. I would love to encourage you to visit my website, www.rxcusa.com, for more insight in my blog section. Have a great day and thank you.